Many Walmarts are starting to close. Many Walmarts are closing, and there is something going on that they're not telling us. I'm gonna tell you guys that now.
It's gone up 75% since 2020 to now. This is unsustainable, guys. People are gonna starve to death, and people are starving to death in America, and especially in the third world. Let's dive a little bit deeper.
Okay, to make a disclaimer before I get this video started, everything that I say in this video does not have a piece of evidence to it. I try to provide almost everything with a piece of evidence, but not everything has a piece of evidence, so don't, take everything that I say to, the truth, as the truth. But other than that, enjoy! So, food shortages. Let's talk food shortages. Now, we know there's a food shortage going around and spreading around the world due to the war with Russia and Ukraine. But have we really thought maybe there's something more to this food shortage, or there's something that we might not know that's going on with this food shortage? So first, I want to start off by talking about the food prices that have been increasingly going up. According to Google, the food prices index climbed by 1% last month for a total year-over-year increase. 8.8% in the previous 6 months, food prices have increased by a monthly average of 0.8%. So basically, every few months over the years, the prices of food have been, going up, and our food stock has been going down. This will cause millions and hundreds and thousands of people to starve. For example, in Shanghai, people are locked in their house. There's guards blocking people's subdivisions or just the places they live in and telling them that they can't leave. So these people are going crazy. They've made videos about it. There's videos proof of it.
要命了！就刚刚5分钟前头，叫还没几个了，现在突然之间，所有人都叫了，要死！要命了！再这样弄下去，我跟侬讲，真的要出事体了。
Have literally lost their minds because there's no food. But I would lose my mind too if I was literally starving and some man was blocking me from leaving my own house. There was also some evidence showing that food banks have gone out of food, no food. There was also some evidence showing that food banks have ran out of food too, and they have experienced the biggest increase of people coming to food banks for food, but there's no food there. And if there is, it's a very low amount of it, but it's not enough to give out to all of these thousands of people that are asking for the food. And with me personally, my first thought is, does the government have something to do with this? Because the government has something to do with everything. Literally, they have something to do with everything they do. I'm not about to get into that, but you just always have to think, is the government maybe doing something? But I say this because there's always some evidence or something showing that the government has done something. For example, COVID. And I'm not saying that COVID is fake or anything, because COVID is very, very real. But there were some things showing that COVID may not have been started because of a bat. Yeah, I don't know why people even believe that COVID started because of a bat in China or wherever it was. Yeah. But I just say that because the government is very controlling and they will do anything to get power out of people. For example, food. What happens when someone does not eat for a long time? They starve. Starving can cause you to lose your mind. You're not getting the nutrients to your brain. That can make you go crazy. And it's easier to control a person when they're literally insane or going crazy and asking for something that they really, really, really need or really, really want. So what would happen if an entire continent or country went into starving? Then a bunch of people would go into starving. But what if all those people were from one of our third world countries, or one of our continents, or wherever, somewhere that we get major things from, like Ukraine, where we get oil? I think that's Ukraine. Like Africa, where we get diamonds, platinum, and uranium. So if any of our major countries where we get like major resources from would be very detrimental to us, or to Americans, because where would we get our stuff from? Like, I know we do have stuff in America that comes from us that we can use, but from other places that are getting bombed or starving and don't even have the resources, then it makes the entire world fall, basically. It's like a chair. I mean, it's like a table. 4 legs. If one of the legs are not on the thing, then the entire table will fall down. So with all of this, we know that there may be a food shortage coming to America. Well, getting worse in America, I can say. I'll say that. So prepare and get ready. And here are some things that me and my family have done to prepare ourselves for whatever is coming up, or what's next. So here's the pantry where we store all of our canned foods. Here at the bottom we have I don't even know what they're called, but these big bins that we got from Home Depot, I think, that we store big bulks of food in. And here's some more of the pantry. This side is stuff that we are eating now. The first side I just showed you was our store away food. So here we have storage food baggies. Okay, one more thing I did want to say is don't tell anyone where you guys are storing your food, just because in those end times it can get tough and people could be searching for food. And I know these don't have a label on them, but these are just more vegetables that we're growing. So the water in jugs are for washing your body or your hands if there's no clean water available. Okay, that'll be it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Tell me how I did in the comments. It's my 3rd video so far. You know, still trying to get into the mood of YouTube, but you know, I'm trying my best. So yeah, stay safe. Tell me what you guys prepare or what you have been preparing in the comments, and yeah, tell me comment any tips or recommendations for future videos. Bye.